Hello guys, me Austin Dawson here, and guys, a great day to be a Lions fan right now, as not too long ago, I think within the hour, Patricia, our head coach for the Lions, and Bob Quinn, our GM, no longer, is not going to be fired. Alright, yeah baby, let's go, baby. It's about dang time, man. It's about time that the Lions kick both of them out and move into a different direction. I'm liking that before the end of the season. Because if you fire at the end of the season, what's the point? You're not really sending a message. And the Lions, man, just getting kicked, get kicked in the mouth on Thanksgiving, man. And then at home, losing bad to the Colts as well. Our defense is looking terrible. Our offense just not looking the best either. And really, for defense, it's terrible. Your offense is going to be worse too. Stafford, he's putting numbers. He can be better, but he's putting numbers. And really, I feel bad for Stafford. I really do. As a player, he has a lot more potential, and he could do a lot better somewhere else. He really could. And really, he would have better motivation somewhere else, too. But he took that contract, so that was a decision. But, yeah, man, I guess they had enough. It's about time, man. Wow, about dang time. I'll look at, mlive.com. They're for, like, just Detroit sports. And, wow, so, here's this part of the article, Patricia becomes the first head coach fired by Detroit mid-season since Steve McClare, I cannot pronounce it not right, in 2005, offensive coordinator Darryl Blair is pronouncing that right either. Is expected to take over as a term coach, according to multiple reports. Okay. Patricia finished 19, 29, and 1 in 2+ seasons at the helm. HELM. Man, I'm terrible at words, man. I apologize. I should be better at this. Really, I should. Good for winning percentage, .302. That is the worst in every full-time coach in Lions history, except Rod Maryland, and Marthy. Not pronouncing that right. Marty and then Mornhinweg. That's the second one's a long one. So I was right. They're worse. Because there was two other line coaches that were worse, but they didn't coach that many games for the Lions. They maybe coached less than, I think, 20 games, so like a season. So it probably was a season. That's it. That's the list. He won only 2 games in the division he was supposed to be competing for, lost his last 9 straight, 3 overall, and never did beat Chicago or Minnesota, not even once. Was that really true? We haven't beat Minnesota and Chicago in a few years? Is that true? Man, wow, that's insane. That's something I didn't even realize. I guess Minnesota, I can understand that one, but Chicago, man, you think we could get one for that one? Not even once. In the defense, he was supposed to restrict, has now allowed more yards the last 2 seasons than any other in the entire league. Wow. Patricia was hired to replace Jim Harbaugh, which I liked him. I really liked Jim Harbaugh. He did a well job for Detroit for when he was there. He was the best coach I've seen for the Lions since I've been a fan in 2011. I did like Jim Short. I think he did a good job for what he did for Detroit. It wasn't all his fault at all, really. Our GM wasn't even that good. He was terrible, so. Harbaugh was coming off 3 winning seasons in 4 years. In fact, he had won more often than any other full-time Lions coach in history. And we let him go. Okay, continuing on, and took the division race to the final day of the season twice. Yep, I remember that. We came close against Green Bay. But he also lost both of those games against Green Bay. Never did win the North, which we never won the North anyway, so that don't mean crap. And winning it though would matter. Losing it, it's like it's expected to lose to the division. It really just is. Never did win the North, and was boomed by Dallas in 2014. Broomed? Yeah, we should have won that game, really. There was a couple penalties that was on us that should have been called, and it should have been our win, man. Like, even besides that, we should have won that game. Like, I believe Calvin was still playing, and I'll never let that one go. Any Lions game I've ever watched, I'll never let that game against Dallas go. It's until we win a playoff game, that one's gonna hurt. Especially that was the team we beat to win our first playoff win in decades. So that one hurt, but anyway, it is what it is. And Seattle in 2016. In his only 2 playoff appearances. Yeah, we got ran against Seattle. Stafford had some injury, I believe. Was it a finger? It was one of them. And he just didn't play the best that season because of it. And there's, what can you say when you're trying to throw the football, or you gotta have your fingers. It's just the way it is. But yeah, guys, it's about time, man. About time. Oh yeah. Michigan just lost to Penn State 27-17. Man. Penn State's first win of the year. We need to fire Jim. We need to fire Jim Harbaugh. We need to, man. He's terrible. Just terrible. I want to see if I have the stats right here. There were some stats I saw. Oh, yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is Michigan under Jim Harbaugh since 2015. Michigan record versus Ohio State, 0-5. Record versus Michigan State, 3-3. Record against ranked teams, 11-16. Ranked versus top 10 teams, 2-12. Notre Dame was one of those wins, by the way. Big Ten championships. Big Ten appearances. Big Ten championship appearances. Yeah. It's just, we came close 2 times, and that was about it. We had some good, we had some good wins, we had some decent good years, but when you can't beat your rivals at home, when you can't beat, especially your biggest rival, Ohio State, what are you gonna do? There's nothing you can really do. It's kind of like, it's all good and cool and everything. You're ranked and you're beating some of these teams, but it's like, especially when he didn't play very well on the road either. He did not play very well on the road. Oh, man. But, yeah. That's just how it is, man. Being a Michigan fan, hopefully things can turn around. But, man, the Lions finally making some moves, man. It's about time. I'm happy to be. This is the habit I've been as a Lions fan. Probably since Cardwell. Honestly, since Cardwell, that's the happiest I've been since being a Lions fan. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope you guys having a wonderful weekend. The Ducks lost last night too to the Beavers. They always lose to somebody, man. It is what it is with them. They're so close to being a championship team. It's not even funny, but they somehow lose to somebody. If it's somebody in their division, or if it's a national championship, they lose to somebody. That's what always costs Oregon. That's always what costs them, man. They have a really good team. Offensively, defensively, but they also have a problem turning over the ball, and they need to fix that problem ASAP. But anyway, guys, hope you guys having a wonderful weekend. Thank you for subscribing to the channel, man. We just keep on booming, like, I just love the support you guys are giving me. Yeah, guys, go Lions, go Michigan, go Ducks. The rest of the teams, you know, 'cause I have a lot of teams. It's just the way I am, man. Yeah, I don't care if you love one team. I don't care if you love a ton of them. But be a true fan. Be a true fan. If you're not a true fan, then you're just doing it for the moment. That's it. Or for the moments. And eventually you won't be a fan anymore. But if you are a fan, still continue to love and support. It shouldn't matter how many teams you have. Well, anyway, guys, see you guys next time, and peace out. Finally, the Lions are doing something. It's about time.